So, today's topic, once again, for my friends who joined a little late, um, I was talking about whatever is yesterday, we should have done it by the time, and then if you approach yesterday as that is the today, then you would have done a lot of things, and whatever is today's, you do it right now, not putting away for the afternoon, for the evening, and all that. There is some spontaneity that you could cultivate, in your life style, and always saying that, where am I? What am I? What am I doing here now? Am I really rooted in the present, or I'm wandering or vagabonding to the past, to things that happen or supposed to be happening in the future? So if you are living in the head like that, a lot of problems. But if you are living in the present, you could always take the wisdom of the yesterday or brainstorming sessions of the future. But how you live, that means you are aware and you are connected with what is going on. That is life. That you should always be here and now. It has become a habit for me. Now I don't have to do it. Whatever I'm doing, I do. So if some problems come, for example, if my friend or my wife or whoever is with me, they are worried, I always remind them, don't worry, but do what you can do. And then you save a lot of energy, because all that energy that goes into the worry is really wasted, and it won't allow you to focus on the things that need to be done. So the best thing would be, come back to here and immerse yourself in the present moment task that is waiting for you, begging for you to pay attention. So when you pay attention completely to the present moment, which I talked about lots of times, attention to every action. So if you can do that all the time, then you are really not allowing the thought to go to the past or to the future. It's a very important aspect in our life. Okay, remember that. That's what I wanted to tell today. As I said in the beginning, I was using this visual cues on my phone. It's like AIP. Am I in the present? So the moment I look at the phone, for whatever reason, immediately I come back to the present, right? And that becomes a habit. That becomes down the line. You will be always in the present, which is our life anyway. Past is gone, and future is not yet here. So the present is a gift, right? That's what Eleanor Roosevelt also said, and that is really true. Present, why the name is also because it's like a gift, so that is here with us. So pay attention to that, and then you will be all right. Okay. Many people really worsen their depression by reliving, or by really thinking about what was insulting to them or what was hurtful to them, and they reinforce. We see that in from the teenager girls. What they do is, her boyfriend says something, and she thinks, I can tell my best friend, and thereby I will have some support and some relief from it. But actually that's a mistake, because somebody hit you with one slap on your cheek, and then you reliving it is like slapping you yourself again. So recollecting that is equal to slapping yourself to again. So they innocently tell their peers, and then reinforce that, and they reinforce that. That kind of becomes their habitual thinking, and that becomes a nidus, a seed for the depression. The deeper you go on the negativities, the more negative you'll become on yourself, and that becomes the reality for you. Instead, look at here. Okay, that happened, over. Okay, that I may take some action. I may complain about him to my parents, or I will make sure that he knows that I did not like it, and I'll communicate with him so that he won't do that again. That kind of, you have to stand up for yourself. Those kind of things are much better than just sitting down and then rehashing the whole negative experience again. Many people do that. So the solution for that is, Just ask yourself, is it happening now or is it happened? It has happened. Am I imagining it now or is it happening now? So if it is not happening here and now, that's not in your life. That kind of attitude really helps people not to be negative on themselves and go either depression into the past things reinforcing or into the anxiety of the future things reimagining or always thinking that these are going to happen. So you give strength to them by really indulging in the thought process. Rather, being present is not thought process. Being present is to be in awareness of the moment. Okay, once you have that, that will be actually lot of weight is gone when you live in the present, because you got to be prepared to face whatever it is in front of you. That's like a facing with a beginner's mind. Nothing in your mind, but you are focusing, you are paying attention to what's happening here and now. And like J. Krishnamurti said one time, what is sacred. That means whatever is in front of you without the coloring of the past or the future, that is sacred. That is telling you something. Listen to it, pay attention to it. Then it may have solution in itself. By that revelation, you will find the answer. Sometimes things happen intuitively. You start to begin to do something, and then you improvise, and then you improvise, and then you get things done. Then you have confidence growing because you have accomplished something in this moment here without much preparation, other by your ingenuity or intuitive awareness, you are able to solve the problem. So getting to the beginner's mind means leaving all our memories, all our conclusions, all our concepts, all our foundational, fundamental thinking and all that, right? Then you will be able to deal with what is in front of you, and that way it will be easy to accomplish that. But that based on your confidence, because you are able to accomplish the result, you are able to do the with complete concentration, and you feel much better. Okay, so that's what I wanted to say today, and hopefully people will start to live in the present, and people will find problems or intricacies for them, or they don't even remember. They go on being in their head, either in the past or the future. But any questions, anything that comes up that I can give you a clarification or give you some kind of trick to follow, how to be in the present, I will be. It's basically a question of allowing the mind to go back and forth. Don't do that. Be here and now, and then you'll be very happy. Okay, anybody has questions, they can come up and ask me. Otherwise, I'll be closing this room after almost 30 minutes now on the clubhouse. So I will see you tomorrow then. Okay.